Hello, everyone. I am Magdala Ramirez. I'm very happy to be with you today. We're going to be talking about these powerful times and what's going on. It is the time for you to merge into one. And how do this work and what's happening? You live in two worlds. And in one world, you have all the versions of yourself, versions that you have created, parts of you that it is very linked with your personal life. And some of these versions are the versions of the versions and the versions. I mean, it's part of all how you ever learn about how to relate in those ways. And then you have another beautiful you, an entity of light that you are. And in that world, is very much linked with your power, is very much linked with who you are for real, your true self. Your true self, it is a body of light. And learning how to use that body of light, it is very important at this time. These two worlds are merging into one. And what it is happening is that there are many issues and situations that are showing up for you. Things that you forgot completely that existed. Things that you create guilts and shames. Things that you create separation in one way or the other. And things that you didn't want it to see, or you create very much statements that they are not effective anymore, that they are completely expired. Guilt and shame, it has been the ways of the system to control you. Guilt and shame, it has been keeping you separated from yourself for a very, very long time. All these versions of you that you are so afraid to speak about are showing up. And dealing with these forces, can be very much overwhelming, and yet bringing the light to every single part of you, it's imperative. How do we do this? You see, versions are alive or are effective or active because you identify with it. There are those places that you think that that's who you are, and they're not. Those versions were created because of different situations and circumstances in your life, because of experiences, or because it's a genetic situation too. You inherit so much of those versions from your parents. And now you need to clean it up and understand yourself in a higher manner. You are a multidimensional being. Means you have many, many worlds to conquer. And start with this one to conquering yourself. How does this work? It's in your mind. It is in a dream that you're living. And you forgot that you were just dreaming because your true body is a body of light. And understand a higher truth about it. You just forgot when you got completely identifying with an hologram that it has been ruling you for a very long time. At the moment that you, as that light that you are, present a truth, all these versions are going to begin to cease to exist. How do this work? How do this is happening in such a big, big manner? There are so many people now everywhere in the world that they are awake. just like you. And this part about it, it is very much how all this knowledge is being transmitted. You transmit the knowledge based on that love that you are. You see, love is much more what you think it is. You are love. And through that understanding, you are transmitting and sharing what you know and what you have encountered and how to clean it up, all these forces. You have always been love, and you just forgot. You just forgot because the programming was about you go and look for love. And that is how all these versions of yourself were created in the first place. You have what it is in the system, what it is customary. And sometimes what it is customary is not the highest good of everyone. And breaking those rules, it has to do with presenting a truth within yourself and checking on those wrong belief systems and what it is ruling you. The true human being, that beautiful entity of light that you are, it is very powerful and beautiful because it has free will. And free will means that all your possibilities that there are in the table and far beyond of what you can actually see are there. And the understanding of each of one, because you already live it, you already pass through it. That's why it becomes a possibility. The versions of yourself are going to choose what they know. That light body, it is bringing a new version, a new understanding of yourself. So the possibilities are absolutely much more bigger. And merging those two worlds into one, it is creating a triad within yourself. That part of you that it is mundane, and that part of you that it is absolutely sacred are coming into one. You also need to understand that there is not one realm without God. And recognizing every message and detaching to all these experiences, it is really healing all this guiltiness and shame that it keeps you separated from you, from your true self. The one who has the assistance is the true self, the one that it is able to see a different understanding and create a different reality. It is your true self. You just forgot your divine origins. You just forgot about the source. You were so much into that system that it tells you that you're not divine, that you don't have the gene of the source, that you believe into it, and that was a wrong belief. Bringing that light in every version, it is being done, it is being done to you as you. And recognizing that every version in these parts of you that it feels so separated, it needs to be revisited and overcome it. It's a very different story about what is happening. Here is the clue. Don't judge yourself. Observe it as it is, without the judgment. See yourself as this very beautiful being that you know so well. and that you understand so well. And it is bringing that light in every part of you. Yes, it is coming. Very intense times everywhere in the world. And for you to hold in that light, it is the true warrioress. It is the true human being that it is able to conquer yourself. There is no enemies. The only enemy that you have, it is within you. And it is up to you to present a truth to all these false beliefs. The true human being is a peaceful being by nature. The true human being is absolutely empathic. And it is far beyond of what you think of empathy and how it works. It is beautiful to see this because you're able to comprehend without the judgment. Your abilities as a human being are waking up just at the moment that you shift your consciousness to this very beautiful body of light that you are. When you are able to understand love and love the understanding. The first door, it is that male and female within yourself. The two hemispheres that are able to function in a very different manner. Every time that you shift your consciousness to this body of light, you're awakening different parts of your brain. A beautiful neural network. The adventure to really know yourself starts right there when you understand that it is a matter of perception. When you shift it to that body of light, you're able to heal every part of your being, every version that it was created based on pain and suffering for a very, very long time, and sometimes for many, many generations. Everything stops with you. You are that link that it is healing your lineage. And that is how you heal your lineage. When you are able to understand the light that you are. It has been such a powerful times. We have a school online, and yesterday the teachings were so powerful and intense to just understand the multidimensionality and how to shift those perceptions. I invite you to come and check it out. Our website is magdalas.com. That is MAGDALAS.com. We have books. We have a beautiful app, Messages from the Great Mother. There is so much to understand in here of who she is and what's going on too. And you have the app in your phone, so you can just download Messages from the Great Mother and you will receive a unique message for you every day, that it is in perfect synchronicity of what it is going on in your life. The Great Mother wanted you to know that she's always walking with you. The Great Mother, the feminine side of God, the part that human beings forgotten because of that patriarchal system. The revelation, it comes directly from her. And it is her the one that it heals every part of you. And it is her the one that makes you remember who you are. The source of everything, that you have always been connected. It is the time to heal. It is the time to heal the mother issues too that she carries so much blame. You need to remember that your children are not your children. They're the children of the Spirit. They have their journey, they have their ways. Every relation is happening within your own self. And when you make that realization, you can change the perception. You can heal those parts that it needs some healing. You can heal all these guilts that are there to separate you and continue a system that it has been enslaving you for a long time. It is up to you. Keep on sending your emails. Share and subscribe because people needs to know what they are capable. People needs to know their abilities. People needs to understand who they are in these very challenging times and the things that are happening everywhere in the world are going to get worse before it gets better. You need you. You need to become your very, very best friend. You need to reach you. And you have always been reachable. It's a matter of perception. Tlatzocomate for your work. I am you. I am Magdala.